Hey, what's going on, everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. Right, we're back. We're playing some more Football Manager 2017, our Ipswich Wanderers Let's Play. Some stuff has changed, not a huge amount, but I think it's worth just flying through what has actually happened. First things first, I played a game off camera, which is a 2-0 win against Canterbury in the FA Vars. I just thought it was a first round of the Vars. No one really wants to watch that. In fact, 56 people turned up to watch it, so that gives you an idea of how many people actually wanted to watch it. So that's happened. We also had an injury in that game. Kathleen up here is out for 6 or so months because of a damaged Achilles tendon. We also had an offer come in for, let's just sort this by, is sorted by position. Up here, Adam Hunt, so he can play centre-back, and an offer's come in for him. So I was concerned that we were running out of centre-halves, so I scouted a couple. Scouts said they were going to be okay, so I went out and signed them, and they look all right. We've got Adam Curry here, who's come from Hull, so hopefully he's got a little bit of ability. We've got Joe McNeary, who has an amazing beard, 27 years old, doesn't look amazing, but has been around, and I think a little bit of experience might well help us. I think there was someone else. I think we signed someone else. Who did we sign? Let's have a look. Transfers. There was a midfielder. How does this work? Transfer history up here. There's a midfielder that we signed. Here we go. Abu Adams. And doesn't look amazing. As I say, the scouts seem to think he was going to be great, but his stats don't look brilliant. But 4 stars are coaches given. Came from Norwich, just so you know. Was there anyone else? Oh, Tom Bree at the back here as well. Bray, or again, doesn't look amazing, but I was concerned about covering areas, and he popped up on the search list. I scouted him. Scouts seemed to think he was going to be very good, and looks like he's got potential. However, at 22, I don't think he's ever going to reach that potential. Does look a little bit like Stefan Huncho. There's a blast from the past. Okay, so we've signed some players, essentially, is what that is. But it was more about cover for centre half, because I was concerned we were going to lose 2 in a matter of days. And big game, this one. We're up against the team in second place in Felixstowe. So the Vars also gave me an opportunity to rest a lot of players, which we've done, as you can see. So they're all on the bench or back to fitness. It looks like McNeary's gone onto the bench. We have got another centre half here. Adam Curry's gone straight into the starting lineup, which is quite interesting. Means we've dropped a few people off the bench. So Bradley's dropped down here. Ingram's dropped down here. But these two are probably our strongest wingers. And Christy Davis, did I talk about him? We also signed him. I'm not sure if we did. But he can kind of play in midfield, or if we ever switch back to that other formation. And our scouts seem to think that he was going to be good, and came from Chelsea. So again, a little bit of at least had some training with some of the big coaches. Speaking of coaches, we had a new one come in. Not great. I looked at the areas that we could improve on. Tactics was one. So we've got Steve Johnson up here, who's doing our tactical training. But that means that Bobby Long, who admittedly in his picture over there on the right, does look like he's had a bit of a stroke. But we've got me essentially doing ball control, shooting, and goalkeeper training. And I'm not a very good coach, as you can see from the stats on the right hand side there. So we're going to need to find someone else to do this job for us. But for now, we've got what we've got. I had to go to the board and say, could we potentially have another coach? They said yes. And as you can see, he's slotted into the team of coaches there. So, we're going to need to wait a little while and then maybe ask for another one if we can. I mean, it doesn't cost us anything to have them at this moment in time, because we can't offer proper contracts. So, okay, here we go, everybody. We need a win against Felixstowe, just down the road. Clayton's lost it. A couple of new players in the team. I'm going to see how they do. But yeah, another win would be great. Elia winning, so we've slipped down into 5th place. A little bit early to be too concerned about that. Adam Hunt's gone in at fullback. I didn't notice that. There's Hodby. He's lost the ball. We've won it back. And there's Clayton. He's hit the post. Don't know if he was onside or offside, or if their player played it back, to be fair. Okay, 20 minutes gone. Lincoln with the goal kick. Clayton doesn't win the header, but there's Wright. Nugent. Our fullbacks push so tight inside the field. They're sort of making up extra midfielders in this formation, which means when we lose the ball out wide, we've got problems. There's Hoare. There's Davis. There's Wright. Oh, he's been on fine form. Couldn't find the goal there. 20 minutes gone. Come on, boys. Cleared away. Clayton gets there. Finds hot beat. He's offside. Okay, not been a terrible start, especially being away from home. Wivenhoe are winning. I think they might be the team at the top of the league, which is a bit of a shame, but let's just focus on us. There's so long to go this season. Oh dear, that wasn't the best defending. We weren't particularly alert for that free kick. It's back to Lincoln, played down the field. We don't win that back, but we have now. Hopefully we can find some room. There's Clayton, looked for Wright. Nice ball in behind, ball across, Hodby's there, get in boys. 4th goal of the season for him. Great ball by Clayton to find Wright though, sort of reverse pass in behind the fullback. Good first touch. Sort of slowed it down and then just used his pace to get away from the fullback and a header into that side netting. Get in. Good goal that. We also look like we've in this formation we've got midfielders who look like they can move the ball between them, which is nice. It didn't ever feel like we were in control of games with the old formation we were playing, whereas now when we've got the ball, I feel a lot more comfortable. They look like there's room to pass, which is nice. Don't lose the ball there though, would be my advice. Defender didn't get across and here they come. Well done, Hoare. Back in again though. Well done, Lincoln. Okay. Chatting with the corner. Headed away. It's in behind us. I don't know how to say that man's name. And there's a foul. Okay. Literally piling on the pressure at the start of the second half. Clayton's going to get there though, and he's going to have room to run into. Lots of room. It's found Overton. There's not a pass that we were looking for. In fact, it was terrible. Here they come. They've got man over. Good save, Lincoln again, and another corner. Haven't finished the first 5 minutes of the second half yet. There's a lot happening. A terrible clearance. Lincoln's done well. Let's slow it down a bit, boys. Or let's get another goal. Oh, I think that was cleared off the line. Wright didn't bring his shooting boots today, I will say that. Okay, actually interesting also Ford scored in his game between the two, so we'll maybe give him a little opportunity. Rory Hale also got a very good rating in the game. He got an 8 or so maybe we'll give him a chance as well. But let's get Ford on first. Come on, boys. And now maybe we'll make that change to bring Hale on. For you. Perfect. And I guess we'll go to a bit more... Oh, God. I might be changing off this fairly quickly. Ford, come on. Oh, another save. Another save. Let's waste some time. Ooh. All I saw was that fly over the top. Okay, come on, boys. 7 minutes to go. Ford's giving it away. Well done, Ford. Glad I brought you on, buddy. Here he is. Can he do something better this time? There's Hunt. There he is. He's in behind. Let's just pretend we didn't see that, yeah? My new signing. That's what he does. That's how dangerous he is. Overton with a free kick over the bar, but you know what? It's a 1-0 win away from home against a team in second place. We will take it. And there we go. Closing the gap on the other teams, however. Wivenhoe looked like they, I think it was Wivenhoe at the top there, looked like they won 1-0. Okay. A couple of debuts in there, nothing particularly exciting going on. Next up we're against Mildenhall. We are at home for a couple of games. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. Okay. And we're into the start of November when we start this game. Okay, what have we got? Okay, he's heading for a... Joe Ward has had an offer which we're not going to be able to do anything about. Heading towards a record of clean sheets, 10 in a season, I think that was what it was telling me. Speak to Ward. Okay, maybe that'll keep him here. I'd like to just keep the players we've got, really, and just have to stop having to go out and sign players that I can't really scout, and just keep a team. Because I'm sure we'll get better if people are playing together more regularly. Having to go out and sign players every 2 minutes, and then finding out they're either better or worse than what we've got and them slipping into the team isn't helping us any. So, it'd be good to keep what we've got, stop people signing people and from us, and then just playing our first choice team. But I don't think we're going to be in that place. Board are pleased. The fans are happy with a 7-0 win. Stefan Nagamalu is a poor signing. They're right with that one. I can't argue. Finance update. 117k, which isn't bad. Fitness test, Carl Martin isn't going to make it. Okay. Mildenhall. They're down here in 16th. Come on then, boys. Anything happening? Not massively. We made a couple of changes in the middle there. We'll leave Clayton up top. Look at the size of our squad now. Look, I mean, this fella came in, doesn't even get on the bench. However, they rate him as pretty high. It's interesting. What do they say about you? See, they don't rate him anywhere near as highly, but they don't put him on the bench either. Okay, let's make that change. We'll give him a game. Anything else going on? We've got way too many players now. Doesn't look like we don't have a reserve goalkeeper, I will say that, which is probably bad news. Hunt is still playing right back because this fella's so poor. In fact, I'm tempted to cut him loose, Off he goes. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're getting there. Match practice is another thing because we're having to sign players who are free. They haven't played football for quite a while, so it takes a bit of time to get up to speed. They haven't fitted in too badly, though, let's be honest. Okay. We've got some new news about how to defend people, and here we go. So let's skip this one and get straight into it. Come on, boys. Another win would be great. One of the things I spoke about when we were in the early part of the season and playing particularly badly, one of the things I spoke about was consistency, just about finding a run of form. And I think we've started to find that. I mean, still early days, but if we can keep putting together some results, I think that'll work as a massive boost to everybody. Right with the ball across, there's the goal. Christy Davies with the goal. We'll take it. The Chelsea boy. Wright did well. Drilled that cross in right to the penalty spot. Great finish. Smashes it home with his left foot. Okay. 20 minutes gone. But yeah, anything we can put together before Christmas will help us going into that long run, and especially Christmas, because we'll have a lot of games in quick succession. Some will be postponed because we don't have anything good on the pitches. So some will be postponed, and then we'll end up squeezing a lot of games in together. So maybe having a squad this size will help. Also, if people come along and sign our players, fingers crossed now we've got enough players not to worry about having to desperately go out and sign people. When we lost our centre-half, oh, come on, Clayton, get him right. When we lost our centre-half, we had one centre-half to play. So hence the reason why I went and signed some more. Now we've got 2 or 3, and when one comes back from injury, we'll have enough in theory to deal with problems, and that's big for us, I think. And also they should be then used to the formation we're playing in training and all the rest of those things. So I think we're in a reasonable position now. It felt so bad to begin with, but I think all of a sudden feels like we've found some kind of nice little level to be at right now. Helps that we're winning games, though. That's the big thing. Has made a big difference to the appeal of turning this game on and playing it when you're winning games. Right, 60 minutes gone. Is there anything we want to do? Everyone looks okay. Nugent looks a little tired. I don't think we've got anyone on the bench to. Oh, we have got Jay Wilson. We'll bring him on, and we'll give this guy a chance, shall we? We'll make that change in the middle there. Still a long way to go. And 1 goal, and this changes dramatically. We've been on the back end of those where they get 1 goal and then we're in all sorts of bother. Come on, boys. Let's see this one through. Last 10 minutes. Let's just make that change in there as well. Last 5 minutes. See if Ford can do something spectacular like he did last time. Doesn't look like it. We should see this one out. Last minute of the game. There's Hoare. There's Adams. And there's Hunt. Just holding on to the ball a little bit. Doing it quite well, I will say that. There's Ovenden. He's been fouled. And there's a sending off and a free kick in a dangerous position. Don't know who's taking it. Nobody. You wouldn't even let us take the free kick. That's really mean. Let's tell them we can be pleased with the football they played. We're up into 3rd place. 4 points behind the leaders, everybody. 4 points. Okay. Number has gone. And we've got 1 more game to play against Wisbech. Let's see how we do in this one then. Wisbech are 14th place. So, fingers crossed we can keep the run going and they can slip up and we can be talking about being maybe 2nd by the end of this episode. It's a big ask, but it would be spectacular if that's the case. Bradley's going on international duty. I can't remember who he plays for, Bradley. I'm tempted to go and have a little look. I mean, to be fair, he's not really in our squad as such, in our first choice. How do I see where you're from? Information, is it on here? Based in England. Oh, there we go, Finland. There we go. I mean, he could have played for England, but he chose Finland. Okay, I don't think we're going to be on the leading development of young players list, but we're going to make a run of this. We're going to try. Hunt has had an offer coming for him. Can't do anything about that. And actually, I was talking about having the cover. It's good that Martin's coming back. I was talking about having the cover. Hunt and the fullbacks are probably the one position that worries me the most, because we don't really have players that can play there. Let's get you on. I don't want to put you out there just yet. There's Bradley on the bench. Okay, what have we got? Same team as last time from the looks of things. Okay, don't think I'm going to make any changes to it. Let's just get started. Okay, pick up where they left off. Off they go. See how we do. Okay, let's just skip this and see if we can continue the run. I really hope we can, I'm going to be honest with you. Hadley are winning. Oh, hit the post. Not a lot of pressure on that ball after it hit the post, but we hit the post. Okay. This is drawing 1-1 with Galston, in case you wanted to know. We're 45 minutes in and literally all we've done is hit the post. That's it. Nothing else happened. Come on, boys. Oh dear, we're giving it away. Okay, we're 60 minutes in. Still nothing happened. Come on, boys. 70 minutes in. Guess what? Nothing has happened. Okay, we're going to make some changes. Not sure they're good changes, and they're the only real changes that we can make. We have got Bradley on the bench. Let's leave him for a bit, just in case. Come on, boys. Bradley, get out there. Do something. We've not created anything. We want to win. But that being said, I really don't want to lose. Come on. There's Bradley. There's Ford. We know he's dangerous. Adams, back to Bradley. Ford again. We're holding on to the ball well. Now would be a great time to score, to be fair. There's Wright, probably our most dangerous player. Bradley, Adams, Nugent, Ford. We're holding on to the ball well. They've got good shape, though. Bradley, Hunt. Look at us move the ball around. We look pretty good. There's Ford. God damn it, Ford. You're the worst. Last couple of minutes, our defence are so tired. Doesn't look like we're going to get the win. 10 seconds to go. They've got the ball. Please don't let them score. And there's a 0-0 draw. That's a bit disappointing. Let's tell them that was unacceptable. See if we can boost the morale a little bit. Wivenhoe didn't play, so they've got a chance to stretch that lead out. But to be fair, it wasn't a defeat, and I will take it. That's the thing. I think continuing to not lose is better than the dip in form if we start losing and the morale dip. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.
I wanna hold ya. I wanna hold ya. You represent lips, blue eyes, black skinny jeans.